What's up, YouTube? It is me, Eternal Neptune, back with another video. Today, I bring you the last lockdown build you're going to have to make this year. This build might surprise you with some of the attributes that it gets and how effective it can be both on the defensive end and on the offensive end. I'm really excited to bring this one to you guys. It's been a ton of fun playing with this build, especially in the rec, man, random rec. It is a lot of fun to really upset some people when they're trying to do all their over dribbling, late passes, all of that. Oh, it is so good. Okay, let's get into it. All right, as always, it doesn't matter what your hand is, what your jersey number is, it doesn't matter any of that stuff. So, let's get into it. The position that we're going to do today is a small forward. Now, we took a look at a lot of different builds. We took a look at a lot of different attributes. We also took a look at different heights, weights, and wingspans. And this is what we came up with, okay? We're going to go down to a 6'4". Now, you might be like automatically off the rip, like 6'4"? No, I'm not doing that. I need to be 6'6" at least, maybe 6'8". No, 6'4" is it. We're going to go down to a 200 weight, and our wingspan is going to be a 6'11", okay? So you are 6'4" with your height, but your wingspan is a 6'11". Interceptor, it is money. Okay, so let's get into this. Our close shot, we're only going to put up to a 65, and as we start going through this, you're going to start noticing, oh wow, I see how this build is shaping up. All right, so driving dunk, we need to be effective in this area, but we're not going to be looking to dominate in this area. So we're going to go to an 80. Our standing dunk, we're going to go up to a 41. We're not going to touch post control. And this is going to be our finishing right here. 65 close shot, 60 driving layup, 80 driving dunk. Woo! And a 41 standing dunk. All right, shooting. This is where you're going to start being effective on the offensive end. Okay, so we have an 80 mid-range shot, an 89 three-point shot, and we're only going to go up to an 83 free throw. Honestly, this is kind of the throwaway attributes. There wasn't anything that I could find that we could take down free throw and put something else up to either activate a badge, a takeover, or get us to a mark that we really wanted to in any attribute. So we put it in free throw to get us up. We're effective. We're not usually the go-to free throw shooter, but we also don't miss with an 83. All right, pass accuracy. We can be effective with our passing with a 78 pass accuracy. Our ball handle, we're going to put up to a 75. You unlock some really good signatures with the 75 ball handle. And our speed with ball might surprise a couple people, but we're actually going to be at an 80 speed with ball. Works really, really well. Especially, I'll be honest, what's happened is I've been playing theater, right? I go into the theater, I say, hey, I'm going to go in, I'm hopefully going to be at the 2, and I always end up at the 3. I'm guarding a 7-foot center, 6'9" power forward, all these dumb builds. And you know what I can do? I can get right around them with the ball. Couple moves, bop, bop. Get right around them. Easy dunks with that driving dunk is an 80. Works really well. Okay, so recap our shooting. We have an 80 mid-range, 89 three-point shot, and an 83 free throw. And then for our dribbling, we have a 78 pass accuracy. You can see versatile, visionary, break starter, dimer, all these badges unlock. We have a 75 ball handle. This isn't just for these badges, but it's also for some signatures and an 80 speed with ball, which, we have silver lightning launch, works really well for this type of build. If you're looking for a lockdown build that you can dribble, well, you're going to be sacrificing some things that I just don't think a lockdown should be sacrificing. All right, let's get into the defense, right? This is the bread and butter. So we're going to do our interior defense up to a 60, serviceable, especially for a 6'4" build. And then obviously we're going to be putting our perimeter defense up to a 94, our steal up to a 94. The reason for this, cat breakers. That's what it comes down to. I put my steal up to a 99 already. putting extra ones into perimeter defense to get it up to 99 eventually. You should have all legend badges except immovable enforcer. As you can see, our strength is not going to be where it needs to be to get that one up all the way, but you're going to be able to have these other badges in legend, and it's going to be great. All right, block, we're going to put all the way up to a 68. This gives us the ability to high fly and denier and to really surprise some people with our block being up there as well. So our defense recap: 60 interior defense, 94 perimeter defense, 94 steal, and a 68 block. This works really well in both park, pro-am, rec. You're going to be able to be the defender. You need to have your cap breakers unlocked, and if you don't at this point have some cap breakers unlocked, get them as soon as you can, because this is when you're going to take this build to the next level. Now, why don't we do 99 steal off the rip or 99 perimeter defense? Because you're going to be sacrificing other things. That's the beauty of cap breakers. You can have your cap breakers really put a build where you want it to be while also being able to focus on other attributes. It's amazing. Okay, so we're going to have our defensive rebound up to a 55. This is not going to be our strongest suit, but it's going to work really well for us, okay? And then we're going to have our speed, and this is where we get fun, 95, and our agility, 94. We're going to put our strength up to a 71, which gives us that immovable enforcer on bronze. This is one that max plus 1 I put up to a silver. It gives me the ability to be a little bit more annoying, I guess, which is a fun thing for me to do. You can also focus on another badge to put the max plus 1 on, but I like the immovable enforcer. And then we're only going to have a 67 vertical on this build. Again, we're not the high flying build, but we're able to do what we need to do on the offensive end to be effective, especially spacing the floor, but we're also able to do those cuts and dunks when we need to. Now, let's go back over the physicals here. 95 speed, 94 agility. If you cannot stay in front of somebody with those attributes, I don't know what to tell you. You have a 94 perimeter defense, a 95 speed, a 94 agility, and a 71 strength. Hardly anybody should be getting around you. Now, when you go into the high end, right, maybe the stage, you got some glitchy people, lots of picks and rolls, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, sure, maybe people are going to get around you. You go to the ones, you're playing a regular game of park, you're into the random rec, people are not getting around you, and they hate it. Oh, they hate it. It's so great. So this is it, man. This is the last lockdown build that you're ever going to need. We saw the badges as we went along. Here's the takeovers that we are able to get. We've got Fluid Shooter. We've got our Gifted Hands. We've got Make It Rain. We've got Glue, MIDI Maestro, Mirror, Pest, Offensive Artist, Pickpocket, Sniper, The Claw, Spot Up Shooter, and we got our 3&D. What did I use? Well, I've tried a couple different ones. I'm pretty sure that I did Glue to start with because I was kind of hesitating on where I wanted to put my cap breakers. I ended up putting my steel up to 99, as I told you guys, but I liked being able to be super, super annoying. But this is what I end up using most times, which is our Make It Rain. My speed's up to a 99, and then my MIDI and 3-point shot are up to an 87 and a 96. It's a no-brainer for me, man. That's what I need. My defense is already where it needs to be, so I'm going to utilize this to make up for not a low 3-point shot. An 89 is not low at all, but how effective can we truly, truly be? All right. What are our shades of? We've got Alex Caruso, OG Ananobi, and Thabo Cephalosha. Oh, he was annoying. As a Blazers fan, oh, I hated Cephalosha. All right. Our build is a 3&D wing. You guys saw the attributes. You saw what it can do. This is the last lockdown build you need to make this year. Down in the comments, guys, tell me why you appreciate this build and how much you're going to be using this build. Also, tell me what team that you guys like to choose for my career. I know a lot of you probably don't play a ton of my career, but tell me what teams you like to use. I've mixed it up this year. As a Blazers fan, that's usually my go-to, but I've tried a few different teams just to kind of experiment and have some fun. So post down below what team you like to use for these builds too. All right, guys, as always, make sure that you like the video. Give it that big thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to the channel. We're continuing to climb. We're trying to reach some milestones. We're coming up on 1,300 subscribers. So make sure that you guys sub to the channel. Turn on notifications. Tons of content, not just 2K. We are a variety channel. I'm posting some 2K builds right now in the last couple of videos because I'm having a lot of fun on 2K right now. But truth is, we post tons and tons of different types of content, guys. So make sure you guys turn on notifications so you can see when those videos are coming out. And as always, we'll see you next time.